Hello and welcome to the Allied turn of winter 1942 of my playthrough of Downfall of the Third Reich. As you can see, the Allies performed a reinforcement action. They built two United States units, well, that is at reduced strength, and they also rebuilt a tank unit here in Africa, which they used in an attack right away. But it was destroyed because the Germans won, even though they were reduced, so that did cause the Germans to be defeated as well. But yeah, the tank unit was right away destroyed as well, but that was used for two reinforcement points and two armored production points. Note that the German unit here had a +1 because of the Italian unit when defending in Africa, and it had a +1 for the mountains here and a +1 for the narrow pass. Again, I'm not entirely sure if that narrow pass and mountains are supposed to be cumulative, but well, I suppose so, even though the mountains look slightly different from other mountains on the map, and I'm not talking about the high mountains because the rules are very clear on that. But yeah, they kind of look similar to these mountains. So I guess it's cumulative, and you actually get the bonus twice. So that's what happened over there. They use a development action. I believe it's the supply one that I partially put there. They could have played it twice. From winter 1942 onwards, the Allies can play any action twice, except for Lend-Lease, and also, according to the living rules, reinforcements can only be done once as well and not twice. But that's per living rules. What I'm not entirely sure about if that also means that you can fully develop an action during a single turn, but I suppose so. I mean, if you put it upside down the first time you play the action, I suppose if you play it again, well, you're allowed to turn it. I mean, why not? An air mission, which they actually used in the attack here, but it wasn't enough, and a supply action in order to be able to make that attack, and they still have some supply left. The Yugoslav unit was put onto the map. I believe I already did that during the Axis turn because I wasn't intending on attacking Yugoslavia. Yeah, it was definitely put there now. Did I forget to put any other units? Well, the Greeks would be allowed to place a reinforcement step, but both their units are at full strength, so that is not an option. So thank you for watching, and see you after the Soviet turn.